Good afternoon, welcome back to the channel, and this is going to be a charity event update for later on in the year, so 1st of November. We will be doing another Tumbury Titans 24-hour live stream. This year we've got a whole brand new set of Titans. So we have got Retro Edge UK, he's going to come up, take part. Big Game Al, he's going to be here. Dad and Lads Gaming, Marcus and Tommy, and possibly Jake as well if he has time off at the time. Who else do we have? The man, the legend, Feed Me Chicken, and then we've also got Pete on a retro tip, which is an absolutely brilliant lineup for this year.
Here comes a new challenger!
Hi, I'm Sean from Retro Games Revived, and I am a honorary Turnberry Titan. Yes, join us later in the year for a very worthwhile cause, the Glasgow Children's Hospital 24-hour gaming live stream. Yeah, it's going to be fun, and I'm proud to be a part of it for 2025. See you later.
And then we've got the new challenger, Sean, Retro Games Revived. So he got in touch and he was talking with Al, so he's going to be bunking with Al on the 1st of November. So that's absolutely brilliant. I've met Sean before last year down at the Retro Games Revival. Game Not Over. That was a really cool event, and met a whole bunch of people. I met Pete on a retro tip there as well, very briefly. But yes, that's going to be our Titans this year. Just to kind of touch upon the charity itself. So the hotel that I work at, Tumbury, we work very closely with the Glasgow Children's Hospital. We do all raise money within the hotel, within the different departments, and this was my idea to raise money for my department, which last year was a great success. I think it was more of a success than we thought it would be. We raised in total £3,800, which was absolutely amazing. That's all because of the guys in the community, the people that were there on the live chat. We got loads of donations through that, through raffle items, and then people just donating just to donate, just to give to the children's hospital. I went up to the children's hospital a couple of months ago, and it was really eye-opening. It was really nice to be there. I didn't get any footage. I didn't think it was appropriate to bring my phone out in the hospital and start recording footage. That was the plan, but then when I got there, it quickly dawned on me I don't think it was the right thing to do. But I can assure you that the hospital was absolutely amazing. You know, as soon as you walk into the place, it's just vibrant and full of joy, and there's kids running around, and it's just really nice, and a really nice setting for these poorly kids, these sick kids. And then we went through into the kind of crux, the kind of heart of the the hospital, sorry, and that's when it kind of hit. That's when I kind of thought it's not really appropriate to bring my phone out, because it was very much like business in there. It was very much going through the wards and then going through the kind of chapel bit, and the sanctuary, which was really a kind of hard place to be in. But listen, the place was fantastic. The staff in there, Stephen, the in-game what was it called? The resident in gaming. So that's his kind of job there. He kind of walks around and plays games with the kids and all that, and just keeps them entertained and stuff. And he does a fantastic job, obviously. And then all the money we raise go towards like getting the kids new games, getting the kids new equipment. It goes towards I'm sure it goes towards like the grief counselling and everything. It's such a fantastic cause to donate to. What else? So onto the kind of raffle items we've got. So last year's big success was, I think, was a lot of the raffle items we were raffling off, and that came about through me kind of picking things up throughout the year with that in mind, and that's what I'm doing again this year. But again, there was so many people in the community that got in touch, and I'll probably miss a load of folk here because I'm just doing this kind of off the cuff. But obviously we get Jen from Retro Rivals, and she's got a wee message.
Hey Gordon, thanks so much for letting me be involved in the charity update. We were having a conversation and I wanted to let the viewers know that this year I will be donating a painting as well. But what I wanted to do differently is have your input. What would you like to see me paint this year? It's much more fun if I can paint something that I know people will really enjoy bidding on, get those bids up. It's for a great cause, it's for charity. And so yes, please put in the comment below, what would you like to see me paint this year? And I'll be thrilled to do it. We'll let Gordon decide how the winner is chosen for what painting I do. And yeah. Thanks again so much for letting me be involved. I loved doing it last year. I love being included this year. And until next time, game on.
But yeah, the fact that she wants to put it out to the community. So if you guys want a particular painting painted, then she's going to leave it up to the community to decide on what kind of game that she paints, and then she'll find a relevant kind of picture, and she'll just do something as amazing, if not better than that. I don't think you can get better than that, because that's amazing. But then we had also Cy Ginger Hippie Gaming. He got in touch really early on, said he wanted to donate something, and he donated a fantastic Xbox 360 that was won by Heaps of Games. Who else do we have? We had Ian from Instagram, BS Crazy, he is on YouTube, and he got in touch and he sent through a whole bunch of like Game Boy Advance games. Some of them were repros, some of them weren't repros, but they were all really cool, and they went into like a Game Boy Advance bundle. I can't remember everybody who won everything because I was a stupid idiot and I didn't listen to Paul Ink Northerner, who told me that we should have stopped the stream every 8 hours and just start it up again. I just said no, let it run. I should have listened to him. So I can't go back and watch any of it, which is a shame. But yeah, so Ian sent across the Game Boy Advance games, and he sent over a Astro City Mini, so the weekend of arcade cab thing, which is really cool. Jordy Slasher won that. Mark Jordy Slasher. What else do we have? We had so many. Clay Graphics, he sent up a vinyl. Again, Mark Jordy Slasher won that, which was a lovely vinyl. I think it was Tales of Trials of Mana vinyl. What else did we have, man? We had so much cool stuff. We had a cool Pokemon bundle that I've had in the house for a while. Just loads of Pokemon stuff I bundled up together. And my powered shop Ryan, he won that. Oh my god, I'm trying to think who else. Dave Retro Games Played Badly, he donated a mystery box, and Big Game Al won that. And that was good fun opening that. So Al obviously wasn't here last year, but he was on the stream quite a lot, so big up to Al because he was brilliant. But Paul Ink Northerner asked them if they could open up the box for him, and Al said aye, so we opened up the box on live, which was good fun. Who else? Tootie and Fob, they got some stuff together from the Black Country Games Market, which is run by Dana at Hidden Chest. So they got together with Retro Bear Repair Claire. That's hard to say. So, and Retro Bear, they got together at the Black Country Games Fair, and they whipped around a couple of the stalls, and they brought up a whole bunch of stuff to auction off. And we've got a little clip here from James, from the Ghetto Gang. He's a Ghetto Gang member. He joined in and he won a cool wee thing. So this is what he won last year.
Hi guys, I'm one of the fortunate raffle winners from last year's charity 24-hour gaming marathon, which was done by Gordon and a few of the other tubers up in Glasgow. They managed to raise £3,800 for the Glasgow Children's Hospital, which is absolutely fabulous. I'm just so happy that my small donation helped towards their goal. Now, I've never won anything before, so I was absolutely ecstatic to actually realise I actually won something. And I think I've made best use of them in my game room. Here's what I won. I first won this amazing Outrun sign, which I put pride and place on top of my arcade machine. I absolutely love Outrun. I also won a matching Street Fighter 1. Absolutely amazing. I've also won this amazing PS1 racing stereo, which I've actually been playing with my friends with. I can remember back in the day we went through quite a few of these and broken them all. I just want to say thank you to everyone who took part in last year's gaming marathon, and I wish you the best for this year as well, and I will definitely be supporting you again. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye.
Aye, those signs are just absolutely brilliant. Even when we had them there, I didn't want to let them go, but obviously they were for the charity, and they're just stunning. The Outrun one in particular was really cool. What else do we have? Because I don't want to miss anyone. I'm sure I'm going to miss people, which is really annoying. But anyway, we'll move on to this year's raffle items. So the first raffle item we've got, and I'll put up kind of pictures, is a PlayStation 4. So a white PlayStation 4. I'm just working on getting some games together for it. I've got a couple of games for it at the moment. But yeah, it's a white PS4, white with a white controller. Fantastic console. Best consoles. So PlayStation is just the bee's knees. And then we've got an Xbox One. So Xbox One, and then I've got so many games here for the Xbox One that I'm happy to move on. Mostly because they are kind of doubles, and I don't really play the Xbox One that much. So the Xbox One bundle is the most fullest kind of bundle I've got at the moment, because I'm just going to chuck in loads and loads of games with them, and there's some absolutely cracking games in there. Regardless if you're playing on PlayStation or if you're playing on Xbox, the games they're so good. In particular, something like Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 is a fantastic first-person shooter. Absolutely love it. Big, massive open world though, and I really enjoyed that. Cool storyline, cool characters. The next item we've got is a Sega Dreamcast, which came from my pal Richie. There was one day he was just asking if I had any Pokemon games that his kids could have, and I had a whole bunch of Switch ones that I passed on to him, and he kindly gave me the Sega Dreamcast, which is really cool, a really cool console, and it's got the coolest game on it I think that I've got here for it is Resident Evil Code Veronica, one which I was going to kind of keep, but then I thought I don't need it, I've got it in the PS2, so there's no point in hoarding all this stuff that I don't need. So that's going to be a cool raffle item as well. And then we've got a Sega Saturn, which I bought, I can't remember how much it was very cheap. However, the disc drive doesn't work, but what I have purchased recently is a Saru card, and I've managed to chuck on a couple of games in there, a couple of like big hitter games in there that are quite expensive, but we've got a couple of backups, so we can put them on that Saru card. And I've left loads of space on there, so whoever wins that can add whatever they want to add on to it. But I've added a couple of crackers on there, to be honest. We've got like things like Burning Rangers. It's a game I've always wanted to play. I've had a wee shot of it. It's pretty cool. We've got some Darius and Dodonpachi. We've got Die Hard Arcade. There's a good chunk of games on there at the moment. What else? Oh, and then we've got that big Mafia 3 Collector's Edition, which is a fantastic Collector's Edition. And again, that came from my pal Richie. He was doing a kind of car boot sale, and it only cost me £4. So I mean, the thing, and it came without a game. I had to purchase the game separately, which was only a couple of quid anyway. But now it's complete. It's got the game. It's got the vinyls. It's got the, what else has it got? It's got like dog tags and things like that. It's a really cool big special edition. And if you like Mafia, or you like Grand Theft Auto games, I think that's a fantastic prize to win as well. Trying to think what else I've got to say on that. The biggest thing as well is the lodge itself is actually booked, so like it's in stone. It's definitely happening. So there's no kind of ifs and buts. Like the event is going to go ahead, which is really cool, really reassuring, and absolutely buzzing. We've got. I think it's only natural to have like a target, so our target will be the same. I think 3,800. Well, we'll make it like 4,000. We'll round up to 4,000, and that will be our target. And that the important thing in that is that I really want to hit that target, because I really want to do it again in 2026. And I want this to be like an ongoing event throughout the years, and I want to keep on inviting new people and meeting new people, and that's my kind of plan behind it. And sometimes even inviting people back, like I'd love to get Retro Bear back, I'd love to get Scott back, Ross back. Ross had quite a trip, so he had a long trip to get here, but I mean they're all more than welcome to come back up at any time anyway. Eddie and Dylan, like Paul, like everybody's welcome to come back. And then next year I'll be saying the same about these guys with Pete and Marcus and Al and Ed and Sean. Big Feed Me Chicken, don't know his name, still don't know his name. But yeah, it's gonna be a really good laugh again. I'm really looking forward to it. We've got some fantastic people, absolutely fantastic people. We've got the community behind us, I'm sure of it. I'm sure we've got, and I will see so many people in the chat again. I mean, there's so many people that I can't mention that I'd love to mention. You know, we've got people like Tutti was there until the wee hours in the morning, and then the next day he was back in and he was pushing us towards like a target. Big Game Al was in there, but now he's going to be here. Ed was in the chat so much as well last year, and again he's going to be here. There were so many people. Goldtooth.
Yo, it's Goldtooth from Goldtooth Gaming. I'd just like to say I support the Turnberry Titans. There's things you remember as a kid, you know, to help you remember days and dates. So what I remember was remember, the 5th of November. Yeah, bonfire night. Turnberry Titans. Remember, the 1st of November. Good luck, guys.
Lovely message here from Goldtooth. And there's so many people that I want to thank, to help, that are helping to push it and things like that. And again, Retro Bear Repair. Retro Bear, he mentions it every now and again in his videos, which is really nice to hear, and to hear that it's still kind of like that it is still quite, what's the word, active in his mind and active in the community. People are still talking about it, and that's what we really want. We really want people to keep on talking about it, in the sense of that we get more eyes on it and we get as much money as we can for the charity. And I know I've been kind of posting like I've been posting things in like a couple of the WhatsApp groups, and I feel like I'm becoming a burden. I feel like I'm becoming annoying to everyone, because I keep on asking them to send me little clips, and I don't mean to be annoying. Like, I don't mind if you send the clips. It's okay, it's fine, because I know I do know that a lot of these people want to watch the stream anyway. And if anybody wants to send me a little clip of support, then I'll clip it into any of my videos or my next update video or anything. I don't mean to be annoying, so I do apologise if I keep on asking you for clips. I do apologise, but I really just want to make a success of this, just so I can do it again next year, and just so I can get more people involved, get more people up, and let people experience it, because I do think it's a good experience. I think in itself the hotel is a nice place to come and visit. I think you have a nice breakfast here. I think we have a good laugh. We get some beers in, we get some food in, and all the while raising as much money as we possibly can for the charity. What else to say on it? I think pretty much at the moment that's all I've got to update. Looking forward to seeing what happens with Jen in that picture. That's like a big thing that I wanted to do this video for. And then closer to the time I'll get like because this is something I missed on last year. Was a big learning experience, to be honest. But yeah, I'll get like an itinerary of raffle items and what what times they're going to be available. So, like, I don't expect anybody to watch the stream for 24 hours. Of course I don't, except for Ross, but he's going to do a 24-hour watching stream, I'm sure of it. No, but I'll do that so that the people that are interested in certain items can jump in at them times and get their money in for the items. And sorry, it's important to say as well, every item's going to be £10. £10 to go on the wheel, multiples of £10 will get you on the wheel multiple times. So you put in 20 quid, 30 quid, you'll go on the wheel 2 or 3 times. And I think that's important, because if you want a good chance of winning it, you want to put in a wee bit extra money. But again, listen, you can win any of these items, any of the raffle items, for as little as £10, which I think is absolutely brilliant. But we do strongly suggest you put in a couple of £10 to increase your chances. And obviously, it all goes to the Children's Hospital. None of it goes anywhere else except for the Children's Hospitals. And a GoFund page. Is that a GoFund page? It's no Go. A Let's Giving page. Sorry. Aye, a Let's Giving page. And there will be a link for that, obviously, closer to the time. Last year I opened up a raffle item leading up, like the first week. A week leading up, I can't speak. The week leading up to the stream, I put up one item. And we started the raffle kind of early, so as soon as we started the stream, we spun the wheel on who was on there, and Eddie won that. So Eddie was there, so he just kind of took it to his room. But yeah, it was cool stuff. There was a books from Mark Geordie Slasher, and then just a bunch of sealed games I had here lying about in the house that I had no intention of playing. So they just went in there, and Eddie won that, which is pretty cool. Oh my god, I didn't even mention, sorry, I need to mention the Drinking Games with Josh. He sent over, from the US of A, he sent over a NES NTSC with, I think it was like 8 or 9 games. It was an amazing bundle. Absolutely blew my mind. It just arrived at the door one day, and I couldn't believe it. But yeah, he sent over an absolutely phenomenal bundle, and Nate, Retro Nate, I can't remember his channel, Retro Nate 1, I think it is, he won that, which was an absolutely brilliant. And listen, I got a nice little NES dust sleeve from Josh as well. That blew my mind. What a guy he is, man. I told you I was gonna forget people. I should really script these things and write them down, but I just always forget. What else to say on that? I think that's it. So we've got I've covered Jen's painting. I've covered the new challenger, Big Sean. I've covered the raffle items. And just massive thank yous to everybody. I know I'm going to forget so many people, but yeah, big thank you to absolutely everybody. Even people that let me share the video through the Facebook groups and things like that, like Knots Gamer and Sega Zombie. Scott let me share it on his Retro Realms Facebook page last year as well, so hopefully I can do that again and just get some more eyes on it. Retro Ghetto, Big Callum, he was a big supporter of it last year as well, and it was quite showing because one of the Retro Ghetto gang members won. James, he won that cool bundle. Listen, there's so many bundles to win, there's so many cool prizes. But the main thing is that all this money is going to go to charity, and especially that time of year. It's November the 1st. It's little kids, and I am going to pull on the heartstrings. It's little kids in hospital around the festive period, and yeah, listen, being up there and seeing what they do, and then seeing the stark reality of it, and yeah, it was so eye opening. And these kids deserve everything. Let's be honest. They deserve all the happiness. They deserve what we can give them and what this community can do. And that's what the kind of main guy at the hospital was saying, William. He was saying that he's always blown away, and in particular with that stream there, like the generosity of you guys, everybody in the community, like the generosity of the gaming community is just. He said it was mind blowing. It's phenomenal, and £3,800 is no little money. Do you know that? That's a big chunk. And let's get to £4,000 this year. I think that has to be our target. Has to be our target for this year, and then next year, next year's Titans will have a much bigger challenge to hit. But I think that's it. I really hope you all tune in on the 1st of November. I know I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing to meet these guys who I've not met before. Apart from Sean, I've met Sean before, and Pete I met recently, quickly. But yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting them. And the thing is that I've noticed within meeting a few people now in this community is that even though like we talk through Messenger or YouTube comments or WhatsApp or whatever, but then when you actually meet these people, they're exactly the same as they are in the chats. You know, there's no pretending. There's not. It just feels like you've known them for years and years, which is very important. It's lovely. But listen, that's it. I hope you all tune in on 1st of November. I hope you can all give a little something for the charity. And I'll see you all then. Cheers guys, thank you very much. Bye bye.
We need your help to make Glasgow the greatest gaming hospital in the world. You could hold a games night, a streaming marathon, or even give up gaming. Whatever you do, your fundraising can help to bring the magic of gaming to the Children's Hospital. Join our campaign, Games for the Win.
Hey guys and girls, I'm Ed, aka Retro Ed UK, and I'm delighted to say that I'm an honorary Turnberry Titan.
Hi, it's Marcus and Tommy. It's Dad and Lads Gaming, and we are honorary Turnberry Titans.
Last year, with the help of Goldtooth Gaming, I was a big supporter of this. This year, Feed Me Chicken is an honorary Turnberry Titan.
Hello, I'm Alan, otherwise known as Big Game Al, and I am an honorary Turnberry Titan.
Hi guys, I'm Pete aka On a Retro Tip, and I'm an honorary Turnberry Titan.